everybody. How are you guys today? I'm Miss Shine Like 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the message is going to be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and the comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with. Before I go, please hit the subscribe, like, and share, and so you don't miss the next time I upload or go live. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking over here at the cards so I can read them for y'all. I apologize. So make sure you hit the thumbs up, and so you don't miss the next time I go live or upload. Our shorts are coming too, because I'm gonna do some shorts today. This is After Midnight, the lucky charm of the Irish St. Patty's Day. There's 3 days of luck, could be four, in the forecast of after midnight calling. That is that on that. So that something could come in a concession of threes and a fours. That could be karmic lessons and tests. That could also be abundances, success, goals accomplished. That could also be reaching your goal and your workout. You know, a lot of things. There you go. So there we go. Put that in the energy here. What do I resist feeling right now? It's at the top of the deck. But this is creations, though. This is creating things in a situation or circumstance. This is all you create them is with the beliefs. With beliefs at the top of the deck, I haven't even put that in there, but that's also under beliefs of a facade. I'm just shuffling the stuff in, you guys, so that when I go to grab this stuff, it's ready to go. And I kind of like to shuffle before, but it's kind of like, am I getting the same energy? No, it's all new energy every time, because I clear the energy with sage, my energy, Palo Santo by the bottles here. I got a hand sanitizer over here. Okay, we do it all over here. Alright, so I pulled this deck out. Let me push this up just a little bit for me so y'all can see. Sorry. I pulled this out. This is the Oracle deck that when I originally started this channel, I had started. Right? So this is the Oracle. I'm going to go through that for this message, because that's what it's been calling on for me. I had a vision of one card out of my deck, and I don't know if it's going to come up or not, but the vision card that I had, I don't know why it came in my vision dream to last night while I was sleeping. And I only sleep, like, you guys, at 8 o'clock. I'm usually up, and that's usually the witching hour of watch. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but that is a witching hour of watch. And that is when the energy is transcending back and forth. So if you've been nudged to wake up around 3 a.m., write it down. Okay, get you a notepad and write it down, what you felt, what you saw, and what woke you up. Okay, because that's a sign of synchronicity or such. And it might seem so just vague and cliche to you, but it's really not. The devil at the top of the deck. And when that jumped out, that was the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. So very little emotion there because of what somebody makes them do here. I just needed to see what the deviant was doing under creations of the beaver moon. Now the beaver moon comes soon too. Or did we miss the beaver moon? No, beavers are coming out soon because they got to dam up. The April's coming. I think that's coming soon. We got the worm moon on the 25th. Excuse me, y'all, I had dropped this card. One second, y'all. I am going to grab a phone or grab a tablet or something. I have to see when the beaver moves. Sorry, y'all. Just for this information because I don't know why is it significant. Because I keep seeing it. The beavers was in my dream. A owl was on the porch. So those are all synchronicities, you guys. You know what I do like, y'all? I do like this tablet that they sent me. In place of my phone, I kind of been liking this tablet better than having a phone. I don't even know why. Because I really don't call anybody. And I really wanted to use my line for you guys to call in for calls. Um, but that never happened yet. So just because I haven't put the number up for y'all to call. That's in November. November 24th is the beaver moon. So that tells me the season of fall. Just before winter. Yeah. And that'll be called the hunter moon. Under the beaver moon. Hunter moon. Yeah, I'll put that back because that was what I needed that for. And that was it. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Thank you for joining me, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. You don't know how much I appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out and just receiving these messages of insightfulness. Lately, I've been very, very thirsty. Now, that has been because my behind has been eating a little bit more sugar than I supposed to. But hydration is very important, you guys, as well. For hormonal balance, for just uh, period hydration of the body. And you might need electrolytes. Just water alone might not be enough, you guys. Some might need to step it up to alkaline water. You know, that might be a little bit expensive in this economy. And I want to say to you guys, at about 5 years back, I can say I used to say I was at my optimal health, right? And the reason why I said I was at my optimal health is because I was able to receive the supplements that I usually take, which was my green powder, my reserve green powder, or my um what was the other one that I really the green vibrance. I usually get that or something similar to it. And I was able to get my uh different ones that I used to take that kept me feeling like I was in my optimal health because when you go to the doctors, they don't offer, vitamins and things like that. They tell you that's over the counter meds. And when I was able to get over the counter meds, I can say I was at my optimal health because I could pick and choose what vitamins I was going to take. But now that things are so expensive, I can't tell you the last time I've been to the health food store, to purchase, supplements in bulk like I used to. I'm probably down to the last container I've had for probably about, I've been trying to stretch it with this little milkshake. I've been stretching them, and I shouldn't. I should be able to take full scoops. Yes, that may be $3 and some cent per serving, but is it going to give me where I don't eat any vegetables throughout the day? I don't have a salad throughout the day. Would me drinking those greens be more beneficial? I spent $3 on coffee at the Wawa we call here in our area. So every other day. So like I think I can afford $3 for a supplement of green that's got all kinds. They got this stuff called I think it's called AG1, and it's supposed to also have everything you need for um, to supply you for the day. I really don't know. I am allergic to tomatoes, so some people like to put tomato fruit powder inside of their green mixtures. So, you know, none of that stuff tastes good, y'all. I'm gonna just remind y'all, none of that stuff I'm talking about tastes good. And I'm talking about that because we're talking about earth things. Earth Day is coming up, and we're getting grounded in our energies and stuff. Recycling. Did you guys see that new um, recycling machine? I don't know how many people in how many states will ever get it, but that is a good invention. You just take your bottles, put it in there, and recycling has is going to be something not once reused, but making extra like things that can be reused over recycling some plastics. That is what I'm speaking about. But that's what creations. We have to create these ideas. We have to create these unexpected, because unexpected came right behind that, and you won't be able to know these things under this any, because I got a lot. Let's see, 39, 43, and 23. 5, 7, 3. 375. 573. 573. I need to see that number on paper. 573. Change, obstacles, and a third party, right? 573 or 357. That's a trinity too. 357. I had to see it. See, look, I got 3, 5, and 7. Yeah, that's a trinity too. 357. That wasn't that the song about 357 by the Trinity song. Somebody also might have some. I'm getting something about your digestion of creation, something like there, and something about the blue moon. Once in a blue moon, and gratitude on the last quarter moon. But we were going to the new moon, so pay attention to the moon signs. And I told you we was going to start looking into those moon signs a little bit more going forward. Each cycle. Now, yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, right? And that was Sunday, top of the morning too. All that celebrated St. Patrick's Day. I have a friend, his birthday was yesterday. Happy belated birthday, D. Morris. If you ever watch any of my videos, but so yeah, happy belated birthday to him, and a new beginning or even a new life may be blossoming for somebody under this cow energy. Okay, there is a cash cow. There is somebody cashing in on a situation, and y'all been cashing in, cashing out on them. You know what I mean? Tax money or tax season time for some people. I don't get it, but some people do. But this is also going to be the root of somebody's ego here. Something is luring a person. This is also getting over on a person. Okay, in this energy as well. So this is also falling for somebody, and it's also somebody falling back for you, or for you think they fell back for you. Because I got the Princess of Cups right there. Can you say, oh, fit Princess? And that's the next chapter. Oops, hit the floor. Princess of Cups, hit the floor. And I think I saw Page of Cups right here. So this is the real little energy. And then I got the King of Pentacles, how grounded he is, with the eagle on his arm. I said an owl earlier, I think. But that's an eagle. I can soar higher than an eagle. So this is somebody's ego too. Somebody got a great big ego in this situation as well, because of how the situation came in. The way it came in is it came with the ego on his arm. Usually in my other Rider Waite Smith deck, the ego comes, the owl comes in on the Nine of Pentacles. bird's arm, you know, to know that she has knowledge and abundance in that way. But this is showing him with the knowledge and the kingdom, okay, because this is somebody's kingdom here or castle. I'm the king of this castle here in this environment, right? So this is somebody with a big ego, right? So with a big ego, somebody also is the page of cups. Somebody think it, but big ego with little emotion. The here you go for and this is like I remember Castaway, right? And he was left by himself, deserted. So this is a person left to their own devices here, or left by themselves to think about things, or left to their own thoughts. But their own thoughts, boy, I can tell you, wee, doggy, they swing here because this is the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on way too tight, but this is with authority, and you might have to double teamed you here with their um mental capacity. This might be a double-sided person, meaning even though you see, right, this is a statue, right? I always tell y'all this is a statue, but this is what this represents more than it represents the two people standing there. You know what I mean? The statue is what's wearing the pendulum. He has it as a badge of honor on his jacket, right? And also in the background, right, you see the pentacle back there in the horizon on something. And then you see it also appear as the light above his head, right? As the honor head, the reward, or something like that. But you see him with his hand in his jacket, not showing no honor in the pinnacle of his grounding. He got a scout's troop, like maybe where he swears, you know what I mean? I cross my heart here on this energy, right? And hope that I die. Stick a needle in my eye because the devil got me doing something. This is a truth or, you know, where somebody, I told you, once it came from here, there, this is a left to alone for your own thoughts to think about it, right? And that's going to be literal, figurative, or metaphorically speaking in your alone way, right? Or how you saw it with the hermit. You know what should be going on around this emotional situation, right? You know what should with the page of cups and the princess of cups. You should, because I got the princess of cups here. I got it off the floor, right? And that's a masculine energy showing there. You know what should be going. Ace of cups is right. Ace of discs. So that's still the environment right here of the masculine energy here, right? That's still showing his masculinity here. Page will clarify, you know, why it's a little bit, because you know, kind of still the ace. That's them grounding all around the world, same sound. Hermit. Hey, this is how this is the hermit here of, you know, the page of cups. Cause see, this fish is can is in the cup or halfway in the cup. So this is half empty, half full type of energy, right? And then he's dressed as a fish, right? And like I said, this could be Piscean energy, wishy-washy, back and forth. Not which way do I go, okay? This also could be Aquarius, where it could be a humanitarian, okay? It could just go a lot of ways. It could be 3 and 6 with Cancer, or 6 and 9 with Cancer, you know, because that goes in opposite directions. Excuse me. But this situation is with the Princess of Cups is up in the air. How you see he's juggling over the cup, even with the page, it's showing in the cup, right, or barely in the cup, right. So it's barely barely something that they're addressing in this situation. All right, so that's what the devil's talking about there, right. Then we got the Hermit, and then the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands says, okay, now you might be concerned about this. Eight of Wands says there's a definite message of concern, but Seven of Wands says, because Six of Wands says that, look, it's a problem, but I don't want you to blame me for it. You know what I mean? Because it ain't my fault, right? That's what Six of Wands and Seven of Wands would say in this message, okay? Under creation, because this is under something that's in November when the season change. Okay? Because we already right now, just now in winter, right? Winter gonna go into spring, right? Because we're gonna spring forward soon, right? All right, so that's the energy we're in right now. Okay, that's that. So these came and then that. Okay, so that came, and them two came, but these two came to see. This is where you didn't know this person. I told you this. It was more about this statue than it was about these two because quickly from that, look what it turned into. You know what I mean? It ain't just them two standing there no more. You know what I mean? It ain't just them two standing there no more. Right? But you don't know that. Okay? You don't have no clue that this person is on the brink of this here. Okay? You don't know that because look, Eight of Pentacles said, I told you, this was paid work. This could be at your job, somebody come in and act like this. This could be somebody that, Two of Wands, somebody that you were still surveying, still trying to get some understanding, trying to still figure out how this player move in the circle or in your environment. You try to figure out that, but then you quickly realize that he was the Hierophant. He did have some kind of authority, but you see, this is the statue I keep telling you about. Okay, this is the ego. That's the statue is what we're showing here. Okay, because this is all here fantasy with the fairy here. Okay, okay. This is the temper. This is how I balance this, right? But with a fantasy. Okay? This is already a poetry, right? With Edgar. We already selling a fantasy. Oh, Machete. Remember when on what's that little thing called? What was he? A skunk and Pepe Le Pew, right? Pepe Le Pew. He wanted the cat because she somehow or another got a white stripe down her back, and Pepe Le Pew thought she was, a skunk too. But she really couldn't stand this way it smelled. Right? I mean, he might smell funny. You know what I mean? Because you got to hold your nose when he come back. Well, just because I'm structured that way don't mean you got to avoid me. You know what I mean? Even because I'm out the box. Some things might be in this box, this tomb, okay? Or in this, some place will say bunker down or hunker down right here. Because this is what you hunkering down from. This is the aggressor or aggressive, okay? But this is how it came because this is the emotional of it, right? You didn't see it coming because this is like a fish out of water. You didn't know you could walk on land, right? You didn't know that fish could walk on water. This is amazement to you because this is the illusion. You don't know that, right? He got a whole fish head, fish costume, the fish in the cup. He resembles the cup. Look. He looking like what he presents himself as what's presenting to him, right? This is an autumn. Still also watchtower of the West, the Wild Wild West. There might be some wars going on and still in autumn. Okay? There might be some tower moments transitioning here. You see how the trees and these be them fair weather people that come and go. But this might be the time in which they, have to leave or abrupt this season. Okay? That might be when this season take place. Over. You know what I mean? Or it has to run this season until this time. Okay? It won't be able to, dissipate till this time. Okay, under this time. Okay, because this is some rage and some things that's going on right now that under transformation. Even though it's not autumn yet, not till they talked about it in they talked about it earlier under one of the under the energies that just came in. Like you gotta really be dedicated. This is the invocation of it. This is invoking it, but it's in reverse though. And then anthems, the boundaries you need to set with it too, because there is some boundaries that need to be set with you, them, because lovers is right on the top. Lovers is right on the top. Lovers, this is gonna be the boundaries that you need to set for them. Five of Swords, because if not, they got a sneaky hand. You might have to turn your back on them. The cup runneth over though. Okay? And this is where I'm trying to get here. I'm going to stop right there so I can move some stuff out the way. This is where the cup runs over for you and them. Okay? This is where the love overflows. And I don't know if this is just you wanting this old love or old fling back again. But I could just tell you right now, y'all not in the same direction. Y'all not on like as much as you would love to be together with this person. I can tell you right now, they got opposites attract in the background going on that you don't know about. There's someone or something. Okay, and it's somebody that could have been passed as far back as autumn. Like it could have been something that was in November. Here we are in March, and it could have been something in autumn. As of the moon in that will be the hunter moon, is what they're talking about. And this is probably when you set boundaries, or you should have, if you didn't. All right, and that was a ritual. Okay, that was invocation. That was telling you something. That was inviting. Okay, in a spirit, in a ritual. You was doing it over and over. You was practicing it. Okay, because that's what a ritual is, and this is how you was invocating it. Okay, nay, you knew it or not, because I tell you all the time, when we involve ourselves with people that we're unequally yoked with, considering them equal yoke or yoked with us, right? We don't know the fragment pieces that we take from them as a jacket or a vest. You might have took that vest or jacket as an honor or a badge or them. You didn't know it was that though at the time. That was those things that you loved about the person. Those are the things that you honored about the person. Place all things until, right? Until they did something to show you otherwise, right? And then those very things, right? The rituals of invocations, of the things that were overflowing, that's excessive, because right of unexpectedness. So the devil made somebody do something here, and we're gonna figure it out on the unexpected. Okay, somebody did it with dexterity and class too, with the raccoon, with dexterity and class. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna let that go. So I'm gonna move this so I can see, but I also want to set it so I can see y'all too. Something is stable, or it was in reverse or staff. This might be not knowing that you are secure here, that you are protected here. This is not knowing. This is like thinking you're doing it alone or going it alone. That's not that. And you don't have to think like that. You don't have to do it that way. There is another alternative. Okay, there is another alternative. Hermit and the Wands, right? Seven of Wands. Still talks about life purposes and spirituality and new ideas, though, but that still came with creations on this moon. Like, this still tells me it's over. It tells me the Two of Swords about the relationship, and it tells me about the lovers. But it tells me that this union was under rituals. It was invocated by something else or someone else with very little that spoke very little, okay? Or communicated very little. With the hermit here, that says in institutions or because of situations or a circumstance, they didn't speak about it. But this was also a defeat, or they will be defeated in a situation when it comes down to this, the season changing in a situation with autumn, and we're only in winter. So it could be a past situation close as the season that we just came out of, which was November, was it would have been autumn, right? So it could have been around autumn time. This is also telling me how much of a defeat it was to the you, them, you, okay, at the time. And actually, they tried to play a sneaky hand, and this is the hand that they was dealt. But at the same time, they tried to verse these hands with the angel of the star, but they use the angel, the fallen angel of the devil energy, right? They use that energy, right, to get them somewhere. And then that was the 9 of Wands there, but that's up at night though. Regardless to the situation or circumstances, up at night, it still like haunts them or makes them feel like they're not getting the things that they need. Yeah, because look at that, 6 of Swords. They carrying this in the night. 6 of Swords. That's the I told you 6 of Swords was bolting off to something else. But the Page of Swords says it. But that was my truth. That was where I wanted to be, or I wanted to go, where I could get some pleasure. Okay, where I could get some pleasure with somebody, not knowing going forward with that person, it wasn't going to be worth it. Okay, because guess what? That letting go just because something or something else seemed better or at the time. Look what it cost. Look what it cost. Look what it cost. Now the person has disappointment because it didn't turn out the way they expected. Okay? As well as now they regret it with sorrow. Because now everything is going down the drain. Okay? Family, friends, because that's blood and mud to me. And if it's blood, then that's something that went down the drain with family, something that they was close to, a lover, somebody they felt love for, and didn't realize that they had love for because they chose something like, sorry y'all, I went past it because it came to 3-3 twice. So I told you this is a third party karmic situation or a lesson in this energy. 33 might resonate with somebody here because how they celebrated it. They because it and made happiness out of it. Even smug and pleased to a picnic. Okay? Yeah, I picked this poison, but at the same time, I made like it was happiness to it too. Okay? We was all gathered. We're dearly glad gathered here today for this man and this woman. Yeah. And it could have been a backyard wedding or backyard and proposal. Yeah, but this was the driving force of the chariot, okay? Somebody could be still lurking outside your door because this person is still the rock star. The still person still plays the star of the show because of ego, drugs, sex, and rock and roll might be a part of this person's, you know, MO or lifestyle, okay? Because valor, they validate this through other people, okay, places and things, okay? Even to the point of destitute, even if it leaves them outside with nothing. And that's they doing demolition outside. And they might need they dad going to be examined because of how much they went to the death of themselves, okay? But the high priestess says this is your intuition and your psychic abilities to see these things as red flags, okay, and signs and synchronicities of this person's very little truth, okay, and how much of this you might be over and you still might take this person back with union here. Because this person might be a real charmer here, okay, with the lovers, okay? And they might make you boat off with them to uncharted seas that said things was going to get better. They don't get better, okay? They get worse, okay? Because now, when you survey this person, this place, or this thing, right? By going back to it, they defeat you and again in the long run in this energy of worry. They make you worry about and how they need you would need to examine yourself on the inside, right? Because they showing somebody's lungs, the X-ray, so they need to examine yourself on the inside, or how you might be thinking or feeling about this situation, okay, on the inside. High priestess, and this is where you relax and retreat, but this is still some type of power over you, over the situation, or over the circumstance, okay? But somebody does win. Somebody does take the victory here, and somebody becomes victorious here as well, okay? But the hanged man is still going to be hung up in his endeavors because of his choices, okay? This is a lover, okay? And it could be an army of lovers, okay? Person, place, or thing that are unaligned, unequally yoked in a situation or a circumstance that is not serving them because you're wearing that fragmented, that you're dealing with a demonic energy, that you're taking portions of it. This person was not designed for you. Okay? There are people we are designed for. Okay? The people that are for us, these people get in their way. Okay? From seeing us. They make us scarred with tower moments. So we'll be too broken and in shambles to see the new person. That are so low, like I told you, misery loves company. Okay, so when they're down and you're up, they want to bring you back down to where they are. You are no more than the bottom of their shoe. Okay? So this, when you return and go back, that victory when you had won turns now to this tower moment again. Okay? That tower moment again. Right? Okay? This tower moment again. Right? And then this way you turn your power over back to them again, right? And then where Cal gonna take me away was to take you away to a better place of going forward and onward and releasing and surrendering, right? Now you gotta go somewhere and be examined, your damn head examined, your damn body examined. You don't even know this person could give you some disease or some STD from, having sex with unprotected with other people, thinking they could get the same thing from you that they got from another person. Okay, and it was a disappointment. Okay, I'm speaking to somebody today. Okay, you got luck in 3 days in this energy. Okay, if you took the plan B, you got 72 hours from that time you had the intercourse to for that plan B to work. Some say a week, but don't play Russian roulette in this case if something happened. Okay? Under examine. Something about your power though. Something about this disappointment. The tower moment twice. This is you leaving a situation after an argument or a fight. Okay? This is leaving. Okay? I can't stay here no more. Pack your bags. We're through energy. It's going to be somebody doing this now. Happening at the moment. Okay? Somebody pushed their child out as well. Under that energy as well. But this backfires on you too. This is a wounded. This is runaways also. They wanted to do this under this creation. You know, this is open. This is the open victory here. Okay? Chalk it up. Spy on spy here at the top of the deck. Spy versus spy, okay? That's the spy versus spy. Operator assistance. How may I direct your call? Somebody might be reporting or missing something or someone in its energy. Somebody might be calling a 911 rescue or such. With so much water out here, you could be on a water trip, ski trip. Your response, or something about your response here, your rescue, your information under what's the 411, hon? Okay, what's the 411 under the emergency? SOS. Okay, you could be seeing something. Somebody could flash you to, you know, the I'm in danger. Somebody could give you a note at the bar because somebody could be holding you. Don't scream. So if the person asks, you might want to know those codes too, to let them know that you're in danger without telling the person you in danger. This is also a split, sweetie. This is a split. But this is also getting back up after a split too. Okay. Alright. It changes everything. This is the aromatic bitters. It might be some bitter blood between you and this person after y'all split. But this is also using your ex as for for clout. And it's all capped. Using your ex, making lies about your ex, or saying that person did things that they never did, all because that other person was doing them. So that's that messy first and the strip club. So that's taking somebody and meeting somebody at the strip club and knowing how that mess gonna turn out at the end of the day. Okay. The cherry, that's gonna drive right there under the driving force. Somebody could live in Cairo, Egypt. Your name could be Egypt. You might be a stage name, Egypt. Okay. Something about being back to back with a woman, but that's the driving force of it, of a situational circumstances between this argument. Two women might be back to back about that live together. Okay, two friends about they lover. Okay, this is the lover here. Lovers. This is a army of lovers. This could be all different types of lovers. Okay, I don't know. This is how this SHIT go down under the colon. Okay, under eliminate, replenish, repopulate, repair, rebalance. The colon. Okay. Under importance of detoxification of the colon. Okay. Under that's your boo. I don't know. He on her phone under face shove. This is in your face. They put this in your face. Whose face this is? Whatever they got going on, this is sundress and no panties on. So that's them talking about or doing stuff with people that's nasty that go around with sundresses on and no panties on, being nasty. Where's your underwears? But some people don't wear them. I don't know. To each his own. This is a fangirl groupie. Somebody that's looking for accolades or looking for something from somebody, you know, in the limelight. Okay, they go for shiny objects. It's the shiny object syndrome or the pick me. And somebody might use these pick me's to make you jealous or make you mad at their own expense. Okay, okay, at their own expense, because this is going to might be in their face shove and this might be on their phone. They could be talking to them on the phone. But this is Buddy the Elf. This is Santa arrives tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So the one that was there, he said that he smelled like beef and cheese and he was a fake, right? He told him right off the bat. He knew with Buddy on the end of that corner, this person is a fake, okay? 10 o'clock, no. No. He said, what song did I sing you for your birthday? Happy birthday. Too easy, right? So he knew that he was being, that wasn't a real Santa. Answers the phone like Buddy the Elf. Elf Day. Okay? So you gotta believe that the real Santa is coming, right? At 10 o'clock. The store opens at 10 o'clock. Santa be here at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. But this is being a fan show, right? I know this sounds far off, y'all. It ain't even Christmas. And we ain't in it, but guess what? They believe stuff all year round. Okay? They believe with this that little fairy that came in under the devil came in under the hermit. Hermit came, then it came the seven of wands and the wheel of fortune, and then the devil. It turned the fate of the devil energy, because we already knew that, and then the hangman, and then the mag of the magician, and then the victory, the tower, the detoxification of the colon of eliminate, replenish, repopulate, repair, rebalance of the creation, bam, of what was unexpected, that you ain't expect that to happen at that time. Okay, under this person shoving this shit in their face or your face of here we go falling back in love with you or with their words, or what you thought was, something that they was being true to you about. Okay, unexpected. This is awakening you here though. What citrus? This is awakening you here. Awakening, the natural awakening though. This is a awakening your up and your sending, transcending with unity with the spirit energy and God. Okay, my God, I always feel like it's my Uncle George, but I don't know, because when I get a cliche, because my Uncle George taught me a lot, y'all. I don't even know how important y'all know my Uncle George was. Between my dad and my Uncle George and my grandma, y'all, this is what y'all got. Those are the people that helped me. My mom on certain things, but when I tell you like world things like when I wanted to know, like my Uncle George was the one that taught me about like spiritual stuff like the moon and stuff like that. He taught me all stuff like that. Cause he would planting, like he liked to plant stuff in the garden, and my dad was the same way. You plant this under this moon, and you plant this thing under that moon for a different harvest. So like you wanted to plant, I don't know, like soybeans in certain areas. Soybeans is now. Like they plant soybeans so the stuff be ready by, you know what I mean, 1st of April or May. And then you got the next thing. Then it's corn. So that could be ready by at least, June 1st. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like a cycle in which that stuff got to be planted in agriculturals. Like, some people don't even know, like, in order for us to have those things, we have to plant in cycles of, because if it's too wet, too dry, too sunny, too this, then the harvest or the crop might not make it. You know what I mean? And then that goes for somebody else's harvest. You know what I mean? For their, meaning their expense. You know what I mean? So, something might be at somebody's expense, and this also might be awakening you how sour or how sweet this might be. How sweet it is to be in love by you. But you don't really know that this is like the Six of Swords. Like, this is sneaky. Sneaky hand in a situation, or uncharted. They don't really know where they're going. They just following these people along because, you know what I mean? Like it seemed like a fun thing to do at this time. When they had this with you, the Russell and Sierra. Yeah, what's his name? Russell. Yeah, Russell and Sierra. Russell and Sierra. When y'all had the Russell and Sierra at one point, maybe y'all never made it to the Russell and Sierra marriage, kids, the house, the career. Maybe y'all never made it to that. But this was y'all ideal. Okay, this is what the creation was under. Like, we gonna be together, committed, faithful, you know what I mean, repeating in the benefits of being together, of the future. You know what I mean? This is the future of them being together. You know what I mean? It looks bright because they've been together. They just had a new baby. You know what I mean? This is the real magic of, this is what you wanted. But when you messing around with the fangirl and doing, groupie things, you might not get this lover that you're looking for out of those, right? Under the gratitude. Be thankful. Sometimes, you bite the bullet, or when you bite the hand, because they holding hands here under gratitude, you bit the hand that was that you thought was thankful or ungrateful. That was you being thankful to an ungrateful person. You know what I mean? Which should have been. You see how she ain't holding no hands with nobody out of the third party, right? She reaping what they holding hands and getting. Okay? Under action. This is the reaction that they got out of you. How it made you feel. If they hurt you and they meant to hurt you, okay? That was so that they can, throw it in your face later. You know what I mean? So if you let this person use you again, then you fell for the okie doke again. Okay? And then whatever action or reaction you get from it, that's just going to be on you. You know what I mean? Like, I always go back to the situation with my 2 phones. You know what I mean? Like, if a person would steal 2 phones, right? And that's just my 2 phones. What else would you steal? Like, you stole my heart, you stole this, you stole that, but then you'll lie on the person just to make yourself look good to somebody else for clout. Knowing it was your own self that was doing everything that was wrong. Now, I don't go out looking for trouble from people. But when other people you put your trust in that don't mean you the same good as you meant them under trust, okay? Those kingdoms do become exposed, okay? And these are where your willpower comes in under the free will to let it go. Even though this looked like the lady from Hocus Pocus. Okay? Even though this is the wax and gibbous, a moon. So you gotta know and that's the egg moon. Egg moon. To trust. Let's see when you need to learn to trust. Yeah. Don't mind me, I got all these cards in my hand. And I gotta think that's gonna be in April. Egg moon. Yeah, because that's around Easter. So that's something is definitely going to be hatching. Something is definitely being protected, too. Egg moon. April 24th. Next full moon. Instead, it gets its name from the first wildflowers to the blossoms in North America in its early spring. It is also seen to be called the full sprouting green moon, the egg moon, and the fish moon, about the time when fish swam upstream to spawn, says the Farmer's Almanac. It will appear on 24th of April. Okay? And this is going to be without action, okay? This is also acting a daggone fool, okay? This is how dramatic this person might be. Person, place, or thing. Between now and April 24th. This person might act a damn fool. Okay, underacting. They act like they ain't doing something, but they actually are. Okay, under will. It's up to you. When Aries come in under the new beginning, because once this cycle of Pisces ends, okay, you'll go into the Aries sign, which is passion. So that'll be under, you might feel fired up about something new. But this new beginning under the new moon is definitely going to show you this person who's been a very aggressive, who's been acting out and without style. And could be without coof, too. This is also going to reflect to you something about that person, that place, or that thing, the job, the environment in which this person likes to do it. It could be in front of a lot of people. This is where you set some boundaries with this person. Okay, and even if you can't set boundaries, try your hardest to block this person out if you can. This is the dark night of the soul. These are the things that this person will always repeat in this cycle, okay, of mystery. This is what's your man type, and this is taking a roll in the dice on this. And this could be a desperate woman out here rolling the dice, thinking this man is gonna do right by you this time. I can tell you right now, this is your safety first, okay? This time, if he didn't fight you last time, he might fight you this time. Because this person is very, 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 again, very, very jealous of you, okay? And this hatred about you is very deep in them, okay? Even if it has nothing to do with you, okay? You are, something that this person validates as, you know, the one or don't have one. Okay, this is the safety first, but they don't put you as the first priority when it comes to that under your type. But your type might not be the type that does or the things that you want from them. Okay, under type. This also might be the type that is just that type of hype. Ain't that type of hype, baby? Oh, wasn't that on a house party? But that was also saying about kid and play. How this person might be a kid and like to play games with you, okay? And this is mind games. This is the cat and the mouse. This is the chase, okay, for this person under your type. Under what's your type? This is once a year. You might change your mind about this person at least once a year, or you changed your mind about him or her once last year, or I'm gonna say you might change your mind about this person every other day when it comes to this energy here and the reflections, because you might have to look at yourself in the mirror and then reflect some things that this type of person did to you in this energy under. Don't have one under safety first, and it might hurt. This might have where you rolled the dice on a situation or a circumstance. Okay, you just wanted a normal boyfriend and a normal relationship in my Brad Pitt voice. Okay, but you know I'm strong in my love for you. Okay? I'm sorry I hurt you. Okay? I just wanted a normal relationship and a normal everything, but unfortunately that didn't happen and I'm sorry I hurt you. And this could be a person saying this to you. Okay? And it's happened to you because this was your lesson, this was your test, and this was also your testimony, but this is also to show you the person that you had in your life and how unequally yoked you two were for each other. That next time going forward, not to be too aggressive, but going forward, that you look for something more yoked to you, not from what your friends are getting, what society says norm for you. Okay, I come from abuse, so for me, love is different. I don't know how it looks, but I can read love. Okay, But when it comes to me receiving it from people, it's totally different than what I get. Everybody loves me in the beginning. And then it's like when they have to hold up that standard of, wanting to be that committed person, it's just like they fall short for it. But everybody has that gun ho, right up, fresh out the gate, start, oh, I'm committed to you until, because what they say, once they get the goods, it ain't really much to stay there for. I've accomplished you. And I heard someone say the other day, it's nothing better than getting some new PUSSY to a cheater. Okay? So I'm going to just leave that with you right there for somebody because of what I got here. Okay? So this cheater is never going to give you up if you keep letting them come back and screw other people. They're going to come and give it to you too. But this is where they swoozing you at. This is the swoozing. So if you've fallen back in love with them, swoozing has happened. Well, I would call it the love bombing or the future faking in some layman terms. But this is where the experience of an orgasm, and you might have went back just because of the sex. Don't let that be you. Don't fall for that rat trap. Okay, that's where you get your neck trapped in there again. Okay, that's where they back doing the same thing they've been doing to you. Okay, just because of their words. I'm done. I won't do that no more. All you live through, all your love, as you live through new loves, breakups, and long-term coupledom. Okay, you never give up. Okay, but at the same time, this person might not give up on you either. This is all they here for too, though. This is up close, though. This is what they. If you had to dissect it, this is all they're here for. Under your type. And that's how maybe all the types that come to you is the type that just wants you for that. Yeah, y'all might get out and have a few beers, have a few sodas, drink a few cups of coffee together or whatever. But once the initial part of y'all had jumping in the sack with each other, the rest of it is over. Aren't there? This is also the woman's rights. Women's, this is your right to, you deserve love. You have rights. Susan B. Anthony, y'all. The Susan B. Anthony, y'all. Are the first rights to vote for women in the U.S. A declaration of the sentiment, right, of Susan B. Anthony, right, and Woodrow Wilson, the 28th president, right. And this is decades long of, aggregation against slavery under Susan B. Anthony. And this is like decades of fighting for, you know, these things that we wanted in life, right, as women. Only to get disrespected, walked on, treated like dirt. So a man can go and cheat with another woman to impress her, to make you feel small, to flaunt her in your face. Look at this Simon and Portia mess. It ain't somewhere with another woman. These are what these creeps do, okay? And I feel so bad that you guys got entangled with them. Because that's what they were. They were the manipulators. They were con artists. They wanted you to believe that love was possible again. And it is. But not through them. Okay? Not through the devil's work. Okay? Not the shepherd for the devil. Bernie Mac told you that, them damn shepherds for the devil. You know, you don't want them. They ain't gonna get you nowhere. Okay? They the imposters of love. And they make it bad for real love too, y'all. Real love. That's that Mary song. I'm talking about that real love. Somebody to make my heart sit right. But we talking about somebody that'll sleep with your sister. Okay? This is just like, this is the secret of the month. This is your this is also sleeping with the enemy. Okay, this is the opponent. And this is also soft crimes. And this is Willard. Somebody's name might be Willard, William, or Winfrey. Winfrey. Godfrey. I heard Godfrey, but Godfrey. Only thing you're soft on, but looks is not that. So this is somebody that's not good looking, but she'll do. Okay, even if she's not you. This is like that's what it says. Your opponent says you're soft on crime, Willard, but looks like that's not the only thing you're soft on. So he might can't get it up too. He might have a soft dingling. That might point him out as well. This is also somebody hits the lottery too as well. The 4 digit. Okay, somebody wins the 4 digit. So play in the next 3 to 4 nights if you play. Now come back and let me know if you do. Okay, this is somebody taking trade for trade. Okay, and that could be a man for a man or a woman for a woman on the trade. That's day trade though. That's how questionable. This person could their sexuality might be me. But question, this is love is love. And this says that this is love. Let's see what the love is love on top of that says. And let's see what that says on love. Pull no more on that. Because that's period. That's where we stop at on red. That's period. Okay? That somebody might start their cycle, sometimes arrives. This is somebody that could be exposed here, but without calling first. This is free to be you. Okay? And this is also somebody still creeping with this person. Because I got don't be creepy, I'm easy. This is for casting. And this is the person that they creeping with behind their back. Because this is him, and this is supposed to be behind his back. Or behind your back. Okay, and this is also the competition. This is the cold comforts of this competition. This is how they run this race on the cold comforts. Okay, you guys. None of the card that I was thinking about didn't come out in my dream, but they are still grooming you with the swoozing you. This is them grooming you. Okay, grooming you. And this person could wear nail polish. A male could wear nail polish. This is oh what a night energy as well, because this is how they party behind your back. This is how they ride it. What probably ride with another woman. They could be having video chats and video sex with people online. This is also liking pictures and meeting up with the person and having actual sex under hotels. This is actual riding it bareback. Okay, so having sex unprotected. Okay, so in that energy as well. Okay, on periods. Okay, with blood involved. Okay, this is also something about February. This is that they could have possibly did it with them. I make you look in February. This is the facts of life. This is raising from. This is the cold comfort. So this is how cold and distant they was with you back in February. Take any tip here on today that this is the open and shut energy of how this race was ran. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. How they was creeping. Okay, because how easy they was for casting. Okay, that's that. Listen, you guys, if you were, oh, and how they was FaceTiming, and they probably alienated you for somebody else under FaceTiming with ET, but this is also, this is sound, right? And this is how you kill these insects with this plugged in electromagnetic sound, right? The bugs and mice and ants, right? But this is how they FaceTime these other alienated people and alienate you for these bugs and these mice. This is them, hood rats and mole rats on the trade. That's what they traded you for. The mega fines. They thought they found something better than you, and it was mega fine. They found bank to cash in with the fireball on the number 4. This is also what, but it is, they just don't look better than you. Or I mean, they just don't look good in the face. But they could be cute in the waist, You might be thick in the waist, and they might be something else. Oh, that stuff hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor, hit the floor. Everything just went crashing down. Okay, this person loves to be flirted with by any other woman. When a woman flirts with me, I'm putty in her hands. This is how materialistic, and they could be begging women for money, begging people for stuff. Okay, Some woman is desperate and wanting to take care of them, and she thinks she got it all together until she meet this person that, you know what I mean, gonna use her time while you're on your lunch break. Can you help me fix my swing? I'm on my lunch break. Okay? I'm on my lunch break. Can you help me fix my swing while you busy doing stuff that you need to work on? Okay? They got the dingling tied behind their back, right? They got a surprise or something to tell you. This person might not can get it up. This person only can probably last a short amount of time with sex and stuff like that. Long as you can give it to them, long as they'll take it. They ain't gonna be able to perform all that great if they ain't getting that high, that dopamine, that serotonin like they was getting from another supply or another person or maybe you and trying to take it to somebody else. So when they get there to try to do something with you, this is where it's gonna be to laugh at with humor here. This is solitaire. This is also LOL teacher watch. Okay, but I told you this was also a watch too. And this could be the time under this watch time. Okay. LOL la la loopsie. Oh, I made a oopsie. Doris, there is something I haven't told you. Yeah, I can't get it up. Okay, this is something about splitting though. You might gotta go. This is also um in reality things are far complicated for them. Maybe not you. This is how distant y'all are, but this is also the Piscean energy of the wishy-washy. But when God taught them how to fish, there wasn't no, they fished all day and they didn't catch nothing. But when they went on the other side of the boat, they got multitudes of fish, right? So sometimes you just gotta learn a lesson on how to do something in order for you to win at it. But some people don't want to take the time to learn a lesson in a situation um, of living, align, balance, and restore. But something is a wise word for somebody. This is the wind energy of project threatens, endangered bird. Something about a parent. So this is also gossiping about you, smear campaigning you, going around making you look bad for some other accolade for themselves here. Under this parrot, under wise words. Okay, this is also the big buzz here because this is the honeycomb. But this is also tips on reestablishing your habitat here, reestablishing where you belong here. But this is also the treasure hunt. Some another man's junk is another man's treasure. So when this man threw you away as he didn't want you or he wanted something else, let that be what he take, what he chose to go out and get. He dumped you for something far less than what was value of you, something that was more material. Then let him take the material and lose the harvest. Okay? And I hope you guys resonate with this. If you would like to get your own message, 25 for 25 is in the description below. If you would like to donate to the channel, that is also in the description below as well. Thank you. If you would like to become a member, that is also available as well. If you would like to hit the heart button and hold it, it also helps us to get on the algorithm of the YouTube. And if you don't have any more messages from me, I'm going to say, I'm going to catch you guys later. Check and look for the shorts. Namaste. And now I must go. Bye, guys. Oh, come on.